And we have liftoff. The first balloon just up in the air. It's got the flag.
Oh, here. I hear it. I hear our, listen, it's the National Anthem. Applauding, of course. That always gives me a chill. Every time I hear that national anthem of ours, it makes me so proud. I'm so happy that things are going according to schedule and looking so good. You know, this is the world's premier ballooning event. For 41 years, the colorful balloons of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta have painted this New Mexico sky.
But there have definitely been some changes along the way. Here's News 13's Alex Goldsmith.
It's a sound we've come to know, and a sight like no other. But this is a long way from this, the first fiesta, held in what's now the Coronado Mall parking lot back in 1972. Just 13 balloons showed, but at the time, that was the largest ballooning event the country had ever seen. 20,000 people showed up to the one-day event that also marked KKOB Radio's 50th birthday. Tom Rutherford was there.
None of us had ever been to a balloon race. None of us knew what one looked like.
This was the brainchild of one man, ballooning legend Sid Cutter, who spoke about those early days on the Fiesta's 30th birthday.
We had to teach ourselves, and luckily the citizens of Albuquerque are pretty tolerant because we really messed up a lot.
He died last year in his sleep after a battle with cancer. Cutter pushed and won the rights to have the first World Championships in 1973.
Right from the very beginning, it was a first-class event, and I want my husband to be remembered for that.
We sat down with Cutter's wife, Jewel. She wasn't there for that first takeoff, but her love story with Sid is wrapped up in ballooning.
It was in 1977. It was during the Fiesta. I met him a week before Fiesta. And my first ride was with him in the Fiesta on Sims Field in 1977.
As the years went on, the two ran their own ballooning company and spent every year on the Fiesta field.
My favorite spot is to be in the middle of the field where all the balloons are getting ready to inflate for Mass Ascension, because it has sort of a mystical, magical effect.
Cutter says she's proud of how majestic the Fiesta has become over the years, moving from that small parking lot to the fairgrounds and finally to the Fiesta field we know today, going from 13 balloons to more than 1,000 a decade ago, dotting the skyline with the traditional shapes, and then there's the special shapes starting in the late 70s, and adding events from balloon glows to the America's Challenge gas balloon race. But most of all, she's proud of how Sid's legacy lives on.
I think the event took on Sid's personality, or vice versa. He was flamboyant, he was energetic, he was charming.
And she hopes no one forgets all the people who have made the event what it is today and continue to pour their heart and souls into those 9 days in October that have helped put Albuquerque on the map.
There's over 1,000 volunteers out there, and the Fiesta wouldn't run without those people.
She knows Sid never forgot their hard work and that he's still watching.
Do you think he maybe has the best view of all now?
I hope so. I'm sure.
Alex Tomlin, KRQE, News 13.
So Jewel Cutter is actually planning on writing about Sid's first flight. Now, this is what happened. She says he wanted to take his mother up in a hot air balloon for her birthday, but he didn't know how to fly it. So he was getting the hang of it when his crew cut the ropes early and sent him up and away.